Yes. Howdy, folks, and welcome back. A new performance, live official performance. I guess it's live, recorded live. Drop for the Warning. Hell You Call a Dream, which is one of my favorite Warning songs. Live from Vevo Studios. Now, Vevo, of course, is that, I don't really know. I mean, I think Vevo is some sort of a organization formed by a bunch of recording labels or something. I don't know. I should probably look it up on Wikipedia. But it's the one that has their stamp and on all of the famous, all of the big musical acts, all of their music videos is all Vevo, including everything from Error and Hell You Call a Dream from The Warning. What I find really cool reading the description of this video is that they credit, or they cite 21st Century Blood and Queen of the Mercy. None of those songs, including 21st Century Blood, the title track from that album, are Vevo titles. So that's pretty cool that they're calling out work, and they even mentioned Dust to Dust, which I think only has has live performances. There's no official music video for it. So it's really cool that these people who, make their money, I guess, or their bread and butter promoting or distributing, I guess, online. Is that the right word? The music videos from bands will cite these videos that aren't distributed by them. That's pretty cool. Or these songs that aren't. But Hell You Call a Dream, like I said, one of my favorites. They're in the studio, some kind of studio, according to the thumbnail that I'm looking at in the other monitor. They're looking great. Looks awesome. I want to hear this performance, because the only performance I've heard of this, well, there's two of them. The official lyric video, and, of course, the live at the Pepsi Center, which was amazing. It's one that I recommend to a lot of people when they want to start looking at The Warning. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to perform it now, because this looks like it was recorded very recently. It says live from the Vevo Studios, so let's get at it, man. I want to read what it says down here. The Warning performing Hell You Call a Dream, recorded live, Vevo Studios, Los Angeles. All right, so when they recorded it, don't know for sure. The orange stuff, cool. Bonbon, looks like, or maybe rental. It looks like Pau's Bonbon drum set. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Don't worry. Looks like her white drum set, but there's no cage, so that's why I was thinking maybe a rental. But then again, they got all the orange amps and everything that both Danny and Ali use in the cave. So probably is her drums. They just didn't transport the cage with them. So. Danny with the upside down mic again. I love this. This is a cool little stage. I want to stop and go back, but I want to tell you that I actually kind of applaud the camera person here. Remember, I've been critical of the MTV push video person, camera person, and director, I guess, for like going in super fast, super close. At least this one is going in, but is doing it, at a nice pace, not going super close, super right in your face like the MTV stuff did. I like it a lot. I love the sound. Good sound. Vocals. Let's see if she nails the more coming up. The real high one. Next verse. Look at Danny. Look at her fingers, man. Love playing. I don't think it's said enough how amazing Danny is at playing. You know, a lot of guitarists and stuff will, you know, the people who know music more than I do will say it's you know, not overly complex. It's a fairly simple blah blah blah. And they're not trying to insult her. You know, the chords she plays and stuff. But I could never do something just like Powell. I could never sing and I could never drum, period, let alone sing and drum. But I couldn't play. As far as I'm concerned, they're intricate. I mean, to me, all the finger movements and everything you have to do to get those sounds out of the guitar, that's intricate to me. I know a lot of musicians say it's just pretty standard stuff, but to do that and sing as well as she does, and to be singing not necessarily along with the, you know, at the same beats as the stuff she's doing on the guitar, if you follow what I'm trying to say, I'm not a musician. It's just amazing to me to watch her do that. Because like everybody has said when they talk about this, most guitarists who sing are just rhythm guitarists. You know, they're just playing a rhythm. They're not really doing a lead guitar stuff. But Danny does lead guitar and sings at the same time. Pretty amazing stuff. Really is. I love this drum bit, by the way, with Powell. When she comes back from the silence of the drum. Nice. I gotta go back. Hang on a minute. I want to hear this again. Nice, Danny. And also, Powell was singing that. Give me something to believe this time. I don't know if she was singing it on the live one either. Because they use some backing tracks on this, which is fine. Right? I don't object to that at all because they have some complex sounds. Like in the beginning, they have that electronic sound that is clearly not being played. But again, no problem. I love it. But Danny nailing the more, Powell coming in with the backing vocal that I'm not sure on the studio album she actually sang. I'm pretty sure that's two different tracks that Danny laid down in the studio album. But Powell doing it live is it just feels so right. It's just perfect. Just supporting your sister, you know. I gotta point that out too, because in the live, she'd raise her hands and was clapping during that bit, and I was wondering if she's going to do it with no audience here, and she didn't, but she did kind of like flinch her arms, which is, like almost like she has to do something. This part coming up here. That. The cameraman didn't know Danny's line there was coming up. Yes. So good. Oh, and I love how the lights just drop right there. That is really cool. Vevo original. It sounds to me like their sound people, Lalo, and sometimes their father too is involved, got to do some work here and get this sound set up because it sounds so good. It sounds like Pepsi Center, but maybe even a little better. Which kind of makes sense. I'll say why in a second. Yes. It kind of makes sense because in the Pepsi Center, they have this situation where they're in this large auditorium, and while they are recording it, obviously the sound for the live video, more from the source, I think they still have everything kind of tweaked for the bigger venue, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a music person. But it just sounds cleaner and crisper here. Because they really could gear it for the recording as opposed to the performance and a recording of the performance. You know what I mean? Anyway, this was cool. This was great. I still will probably tell people to go see the live at the Pepsi Center just to see the crowd's response to hearing that song for the first time live. Because that was the first time they ever played it live, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I've been told. I would probably still point people to that one just for the crowd part of it. But this one is clean, really good. Vocals are crisp. There was even a part in the Pepsi Center where Danny comes back from the second high note she reaches, where she's like coming backwards. I don't want to fall backwards; she won't be able to hear me. She's going backwards, and then she goes up to the microphone real quick, but she misses the beginning of the verse, the line, and you can see Pow singing it as well, and then Danny comes in and like adds to it. So that little things like that, which performing it for the first time live, that kind of stuff happens. But all that does is really show people that really is live. But here they've been performing it long enough. They perform it live all over the place now, a lot of times, and so they've gotten it down really, really well. And it just so now we've got Automatic Sun, both MTV and MTV Push and Jimmy Kimmel, and Sick, both MTV Push and Jimmy Kimmel, and Hell You Call a Dream, all recorded fairly new. I think this is fairly recent, based on hairstyles, I guess. It's definitely not 2023 they did this. It's definitely 2024, I believe. Now somebody will say, no, this is recorded in December of 2023. No, I don't know when it was recorded, but it's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. I think they did a great job. Good work. Anyway, let me know what you thought. Is this your favorite rendition of How You Call a Dream? Or one of your favorites? I actually want to see, does closed captioning turned on? It was. Oh, wow, my text is huge. My text is huge. Can I change that? Options. Font size, 300%. Okay. So the captions are here. So that's one thing I could do, is I could recommend this to people who want to know what the lyrics are to the song, right? So it's great. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.